All right, everyone, let's give it up. How are you folks doing tonight? Yeah, come on now. This is my equipment up there, so you got to be doing good, right? All right, so today we're talking about technology and how employees are going to sabotage your stuff. So let's give it up for employees, because employees are awesome, right? Yes. No one likes employees. There's a special place in hell for you people that don't clap for me. Employees are great. You got to love employees. You got to love employees because they help function or help the machine function right. And when you have the right set of employees for your business, it's almost like having your own Justice League together, right? People in tights all working together for the common goal. But the problem with employees is sometimes employees do some pretty stupid stuff, right? I know all of us have countless stories of employees that have done some dumb stuff. And let me tell you, I could make my whole Disrupt presentation about employees doing stupid stuff. But the problem is the cyber criminals know that your employees are out there doing stupid stuff. They create socially engineered viruses and emails in order to trick them to get them to do stupid things. And they take advantage of that, and they get your employees to do dumb things. So some of the things that they do are, look at that, I gotta look. Okay, so one of the dumb things they get to do is they click on emails that they shouldn't be clicking on. So we've all had that, right? Someone's clicked on an email, they get a virus, they're like, oh my gosh, what happens? They share passwords. And we all know what you're supposed to do with passwords, right? You're supposed to keep it quiet. But what do your stupid employees do? They share them with other people, and that's not supposed to happen. The next thing they do is they lose stuff. How many of you are so frustrated with your employees that lose your technology and it's not password protected? I know everyone in here can associate with that. Swear to God, I had a technician leave a laptop with our email at one of our customers. And of course, they went through it, so you don't want that stuff to happen. You've got employees making passwords that are easy to remember. Password 123, and sometimes companies are as guilty as this too. You cannot have simple, easy to use passwords to protect against cybersecurity. Then there's also the malicious links in email. Someone gets a Word document, right? They think it's from the president. What's going to happen? Ransomware. And if you get ransomware, that means your files are lost forever. So there's not much that you can do. If you get old technology that you try to get rid of, employees just throw it in the dumpster. Don't even wipe that data off of the technology, so if someone gets a hold of it, then they have access to all of your company data. So what can you do to make your employees appreciate your technology? Well, number one, you've got to create an air or an atmosphere where your employees are part of the solution as far as keeping your business safe from the cyber criminals out there. You've got to make sure that they sign a cyber agreement to make sure that they understand what rules they should be following when it comes to technology. Because when you give your employees technology, they think it's theirs. They think it's their technology and they want to use it how they see fit. So you've got to set the rules and make sure that they know what they're supposed to do with your technology. Obvious is backing up your company files, because if you get ransomware, your stuff's lost forever. But if you have a backup, you can retrieve it and then you're in good shape. You need to have two-factor authentication for all of your devices. So if someone logs in, then your company knows who's logging into the device and you can keep track. If it's lost, then a hacker who tries to get to it, they'll need to have two forms of login in order to access your device. If you have a bring your own device policy, make sure that your employees, you know where your employees' devices are at all times, and if you're providing technology, make sure you're tracking that technology so that you can find it if they lose it. When it comes to files, make sure that your information is kept separate from regular employees. If you got supervisors, keep that stuff safe. Employees snoop, you know they do. They want to get that precious information. As far as external hard drives and USB devices, they should not be in your company atmosphere at all, because guess what they contain? Viruses and internal damnation for your company if you get infected, right? So you may feel like the Grim Reaper when you're looking over your employees, but you've got to do it, because there are employees that always want to go off the rails when it comes to your technology and keeping your company safe from cyber criminals out there. So if you've got to monitor your employees by sending those emails to make sure they're not clicking on malicious links, do it. And make sure that when you're getting rid of your old technology, you dispose of it properly. Just don't give out that company laptop to Joe Schmo because he worked on it for 10 years. Make sure it's wiped clean so that way your information's not out there. So embrace your employees and make them part of the cybersecurity atmosphere of your company, please, for the love of God, or else your company's just going to go up in flames and you're all going to burn in hell. So there you have it. Thank you.